we'll see if it'll let you come up. Okay. Oops. Just a second.
Hello.
Come on.
She won tonight.
And it's her birthday.
Happy birthday.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to you.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
You see
Well,
me?
now, why will your picture
Yep.
not come up there? She
Let me get in the
says
window.
you're up. Yeah.
Let me get in the window. Hang on.
Nope. Still didn't make it.
She's still up here.
Is she on yours? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Hang
I
on.
see her.
She's not showing on mine in the back. There we go. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
There
had to
she
get in the window.
It is so nice to meet you.
Yes. Nice to meet you.
No.
And happy birthday.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow. Okay.
Yeah. I'll be 50. Whoop, whoop. I'm happy about it.
Hey, I loved my 50s. I didn't freak out until I was 59 and about 3 months before my 60th birthday. I was like, 60? Oh my God.
Well,
You know?
I had cancer before when I was younger, and didn't think I'd hit 50. I didn't even think I'd hit 30, so I'm happy.
I always said I was going to die when I was 55. Okay? When I hit 55 and someone's 56, I says, wait, I was wrong all this time.
I don't know. My skin darker than I don't know what. I look like I'm going to kill somebody in the dark. Does that help?
Well, my dad passed away when he was 50, and all of the family members on his side of the family passed away 50 or before. So my brother and my sister and I, we were all like, are we cursed? Are we going to make it to see 50? And now we're all past 50 and we're all like, yeah, that wasn't a curse,
And my mama is from the, up in the Smoky Mountains. She's 3/4 Cherokee and 1/4 Scottish. And my brother is dark skinned, short, cute, has all the looks and stuff. And I look like an albino. So I'm an albino.
Hi, Carver. Welcome.
Hey.
Hi, Carver.
Lisa says, I just love you for up there. You all very dear to my heart. So much love. Lisa, we love you too, sweetheart. You can come up here too. I can have up to 6 people or 10 people as long as my internet doesn't hold it.
No, your Chromebook, if it would hold it. That's the whole thing.
Yeah, I don't know. And I hate that. I want a new computer so bad.
There we go. You see my sink?
I was like, what is that thing in there? Okay.
I hope people don't take me serious because I like to cut up. And whenever we were playing tonight, I was cutting up and stuff. And I was like, wait a minute, they don't know me. They don't know if I'm being a butthead.
That's what we love about the bingo is that we all cut up with each other. And nobody ever takes it offensively or anything like that. You know how in some chats you have to be really careful about what you say?
Yeah.
And I have a really bad habit of talking first and then thinking, did I really say that? And it's like, how did it come out? Did it come out like I was being really, So when I found KK's community, I was like, I love it because you don't have to watch what you say. You just say whatever you're feeling and they just go with it. So I love it.
Go with it. I mean, that's what I always wanted. When I started my channel, I was in with the reselling community, but I'm not big on selling things. Okay. I mean, I could sell things.
Either, but I
don't care to. So I changed my format into comedies, and fun things and just, be up here.
There's so much seriousness in the world. We need a little laughter and humor.
Exactly. And that's the thing. I want positive, happy
Mhm.
people around. I don't want
Yeah.
people who are, all down and depressed and, all that. It's like, yes, we all go through hard times and we all go through those stages of our lives that
Yeah.
we go down and,
Absolutely.
but you can choose to be happy and that's
Yeah.
why my channel is living my best life.
Yeah.
I could be sitting here saying I'm single, I'm 60, I'm diabetic, I'm this, I'm that, but I don't. I'm like, I'm happy just to be here,
Yeah.
Okay. I got one thing to say
Now
too.
I'm
And I
happy when
agree.
people have a.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Well, I was going to
I'm
say
happy
this.
that but if somebody needs prayer, I'm okay with. Hey, you got something going on? Hey, holler at me. I don't care.
Oh,
to pray.
definitely,
That's
definitely.
what I was just
No.
going to say, because use your platform as like we are right now, talking and and being happy in that. And if someone's down, like right now, um when I was being sick, everybody was so kind and generous, and
Right.
wish that you know sometimes I've used my channel for um let it out day, meaning
That's
what
a
is
good
bothering
one.
you that day, let it out. And then my statement always is, if you say
We're
one
trying to
bad
figure
negative,
this out.
you have to say two positives. Okay.
Right.
So, and that way I've always made sure I try to make people laugh more than anything. I don't care what people say about my hair or who I am. I want you to laugh more, and I want you to feel comfortable. And that's what my channel's all about. Um, but you were bringing up purples. See, I think I'm a very good influence over there, getting them to do different things too, you know, and I know it's a negative place in that, but however, if someone's not there to help them keep the positive, it just keeps going down, 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 down. And now,
Right.
like the puzzle game, she found out how to do that puzzle game. She was so happy last night to
Well,
do
I
that.
know. And that's why I was like, because I wasn't planning on even watching her. And something just told me, check and
Hmm.
see if she's on. I popped on, and sure enough, and she was just pulling it up. And I was like, oh, let me go in there and play. And it was so much fun. But Purple had come over to my channel the other
Yeah, and
morning.
played it. Yeah.
I'm trying to pitch
And
it
I
up.
told her, I said, I love her to death and Heidi too. But I
Yeah.
just can't deal with all the negativity all the time.
Easily
And
a window.
I don't want to get drawn into that negativity. I'm trying to not do drama, But
Yeah.
I want to have a place that when the people over there get tired of the negativity, they can come over here and play a game or do something,
Hmm.
less stressful or whatever. So
Yeah.
anyway, but it made me really feel good because she said I was doing a good job with my channel. She
Hmm.
said she doesn't want me to get involved with the drama,
No.
which I don't want to, and that she knows that I'm supporting her. I just have to do it from over here.
Yeah.
I pop in every now and then. I make a comment here and there, but I can't do like I used to do. Because I
Okay.
used to go up on panel and I used to all the time be in the chat and go in the Discord and all that. And when those clip channels were just getting started picking on Purple's channel, they made a video of me being Miss Piggy dancing
Yeah.
because I go to the Y and swim for
Hmm.
exercise. And I
Yeah.
have said that on my channel. And so they took and they superimposed my face onto Miss Piggy.
Are you serious?
And
I don't even
Oh
know what you're
yeah.
talking about. But
I was like, if you really wanted to do it about me, then they would have been swimming, not dancing, but still. But anyway, so somebody called me and said, there's a video out. Don't freak out, and I'm like, well, I just wanted to see it. I'm not going to get mad. I
I'm going to
watched
grab me a drink. I'll be right back.
Okay. I watched the video and I put a comment in and I said, I love Miss Piggy. And my dress was so beautiful. I mean, I just loved it,
positive words
Right,
that
right.
they
And we
thought
responded,
negative.
and they said, well, we're glad you feel that way, but that's not how it was intended. And I'm like,
That's why I'm saying,
oh, I know exactly, But
yeah.
then I was like, Purple, play my video. I want y'all to see how cute I look. And so we played it a few times. And after that, I was like, I'm
They
not
don't
going
pick
to,
on you.
people aren't going to take me seriously on my channel if that's what they think of me. But anyway, yeah. So I had to kind of back up a little bit and say, okay, I can't be
I'm
going.
sorry that happened to you. That's sad.
I can't, do all that. Well, but I was in a place I had no business being, number one. I love true crime. And I stumbled upon Purple because of true crime.
I
Yeah.
love it too. I watch this one girl that does it. Mystery I'll say it in a tongue twister. Let me see if I can do it. Murder Mystery Makeup Monday.
Oh, okay.
And I had watched her, and I watched Kendall Ray, and I watched this other one, and I'm like,
I like Kendall Ray. Yeah, I like her too.
I wouldn't know how. But see, I like watching Murder Mystery Makeup Monday because I love doing my makeup. I love Tammy Faye Baker and Dolly Parton is my role models. So I want it caked on there so hard you gotta get a chisel. But I love it like that. And that's what started me watching her is her makeup. And then just watching it for the mysteries. And I was like, I did not know that. I did not know that. And I started, my daughter told me about years ago, and I was like, I found somebody. She said, Mama, I tried to tell you about her. And I went, oh, I knew that.
Well, I'm just like you. You never listen to me, daughter. So, like, I learned not to listen to you.
Well, I tell you, there's a lot of stuff that goes on. I have seizures, and it really embarrasses me because I've had them on live. I've had a seizure on live, and it was so embarrassing. But my grandson, which is spending the night with us, he's 8. And he had to have a kidney transplant when he was 2.5 years old. And he was born with stage 4 renal failure. And he's had 32 surgeries so far. He's got to have another one that we know of. And he's got to take a lot of medicine. He's got to feed him tube. And you see what all he goes through and he's been through. Man, my life's nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Compared to him, I've had a good life. And so I try to, when I start getting on my pity party, I mean, I have one every once in a while. I think everybody does. But I think about Rylan and I'm like, shut up. Go get yourself something and go do something. Get off there.
That's right.
So
that's
what
right.
I do.
Exactly. But I mean, I got started watching them back when it wasn't like it is now over there.
Yeah.
It's just gone so far off the deep end. And it just kills me because some of the creators that are causing her so much trouble, I used to watch them too. When I first came to YouTube and I was first watching true crime, I just can't deal with it. I don't like somebody being mean to them,
Well, that's why I say, I try to bring positivity no matter what. And if they, like they called me a rooster. And I'm like, I got boobs. How can I be a rooster? A rooster's a male.
Yeah. Crazy.
Come on. And then McDonald,
I've got
again,
them, but I'm
a
tired of it.
male. Don't you guys know I'm a female? At
Right.
least find
That
something.
just goes to show they're not real smart. They're not.
Like Raggedy Ann,
Yeah.
But
Well,
I try.
I'm just glad that you decided to come troll in Purple. Because the hat fits from you
Say hi.
in there.
This is
Oh, hi, sweetheart. Hi. Hey. Oh, he's great.
Yeah.
He did sound like Wally.
All right. I gotta get
That's
him
why
some
I
ice
went
water. He has
in
to
saying
keep
I'm a troll.
hydrated. Let me go get him some ice water,
Okay.
and I can hear you. So I'm just gonna grab.
Okay.
All right.
That's why I came in saying I'm a troll.
Yeah.
That was something to be funny about.
And I didn't even know that there was bingo on YouTube.
Yeah.
And it was like right at the perfect time when you came in. There was right at the time that I was like, there's got to be something else
Else.
on
Yeah.
YouTube than this, you know. And you came in and was all happy and like, oh, come play bingo. I was like, well, I'm going to check that out because I used to go play bingo with my mom all the time, you know. So I was like, yes, I will check it out. And then I met all these
Everybody loves
people.
the community of all our channels. We've hooked each other's up on our channels. Here you go to bingo on this one, you go to bingo on that one. And you know, with
Yeah.
us having it like that, they also get to catch, like you have other things you do on your channel, you know. My brain is not working right now, but you know,
Mine never
you get
does.
to see a different set of people to come and say, hey, I like this, you know. Like I'm trying to think of part. She come in, you know, she always comes in, says hi and stuff like that. But the other night I had the game A through Z positive words. You had to, you know, come up with positive words with that. And she goes, I like the brain stuff. And I was like, yeah, that's what I always wanted. Like my quizzes, mostly because a lot of people like the music ones. So I have that. But I want to do the history or the
I love
TV
music.
channels of the 70s or 80s, you know, stuff
Right.
like that.
You know, like I love, another thing I love is trivia.
Yeah,
And
that's what
so
I'm
I
doing.
love to do, you know, trivia questions. But
Mhm.
even like just with the word game and the puzzle game, it's like those are things that I don't see out there much. And
No.
it's something that really, it's, to me, I find it relaxing, but it's
Mhm.
challenging my brain at the same time, you
Yeah.
know. And 4 or 5 of us can get together and they're doing one of those puzzles, and it's like the whole, sometimes I don't even realize that because the puzzle game is separate from the
Yeah.
StreamYard. And sometimes I don't even realize that we've been knocked off the StreamYard and it's just my beach scene on here and we're all in there playing the puzzle game, and anybody popping in is like, what the heck's going on?
Yeah.
Puzzle. This is a beach scene, you know. And then
Yeah.
I'll look down and I'm like, oh my gosh, we're knocked off. I got to go. I got to fix the, you know, the game or fix the channel. But you just forget about what else you're doing. And you're just, you know, for a few
Mhm.
minutes, it's like,
Can you
That's
still
one
see
thing.
me?
yep.
Can you still see me?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Okay.
Like
I was just making sure I had to plug in.
like I said,
I'm
I mean,
sorry.
with
I
the
didn't
way
mean to
we,
interrupt. I just didn't know.
that's okay.
Oh,
The
you're
way
fine.
all of us have gotten together and made our own little community of bingos, and now we'll all get together on craft stuff or you know, quizzes and stuff like that.
Right.
Sorry,
see,
I
Norma's going to love the crafting stuff because
Yeah.
that's what she wanted to do to begin with, was do a crafting channel. So she's going to love learning all the new different, you know, that kind of stuff and having people that are into that kind of thing. And then like Lisa and
Oh,
Selena, they told me Monday about Scooter Renee with Motivation Monday.
Oh, yes.
And I didn't know that Roxanne knew her or knew of her. And so I'm like,
She's a
texting it to
sweet,
Roxanne.
she is such a sweet lady.
And then everybody's like, hi, Roxanne. I'm like, oh, I guess Roxanne knows these people. You know, I didn't know that.
Well,
You
you'll
didn't
have
know?
to put that channel
I don't.
up.
I don't know if I know him or not. She looked familiar, but so I don't know.
Well, I was like, Roxanne
Lisa D.
motivation. So I was like,
Lisa D
we got to
brought
hear
you
this
guys.
lady, you know.
We'll put
But
their
that's how,
channel in.
You know,
Put
and
their
I'm just
channel in
so
so I can subscribe to them and check them out. You know, that's the nice thing about this, is sharing other channels with other, because I probably will enjoy it.
I love it when they make you feel like family.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah.
you feel like, hey, how you doing? It's like
and
a
there
homecoming every
wasn't
week.
any
When you
of
see
that
them.
like, well, who are you and why'd you come in here? You know, it was like, oh, you know this person and that person, great, come on in, you know. So, and
Selena,
Yeah.
all I gotta say,
I like meeting new people and getting into new, different, you know, parts of the same community where I realize, hey, they all know each other, but
Mhm.
yet I don't know him from all these other places, So,
Right.
But Selena, it's all about KK. I just want to let you know, it's all about KK.
Okay.
Takes
It's
over
all about
everything.
KK. Got it.
got it. All about KK. Oh goodness! But I mean,
I do a lot of decorating, and I do this thing called I Would Wear It With You,
Yeah.
where I have these things. I mean, people send me because I like weird. I mean,
Mhm.
I like the earrings longer than my mama, and I like them when only your mother would love them. And
Yeah.
I done this thing that I would put on the outfits and put them together with other things and just do a thing like that. And they started sending me stuff. Let me tell you one quick story. There's a lady gave me pearls with the rubber grapes hanging from them. Well, I just took the two ones on the sides. I took them off and made them earrings, and I done that. I'm like, hey, let's do it,
well,
And, it's funny.
I listened to this lady from Britain, and she's probably in her mid 70s now, but she has a channel called 60 and Me that she started back when she was turning 60. Anyway, she was just on there yesterday saying that, how we have things that we put up, like you have good dishes for when you're going to have a special thing, or you might have special jewelry that you're only going to wear, for that special occasion, which never happens, things like that. And she was saying, no, you have to enjoy your life and live your life today, because we don't know about tomorrow. So
Absolutely.
and she said, it doesn't matter if it is the gaudiest, chunky, funkiest necklace.
Mhm.
If your grandchild gave it to you, or, something like that, you put it on and you wear it with pride. And if you go out somewhere and somebody says, what is that on your neck?
You say, my grandson gave me this.
necklace,
This is the most prettiest.
And I said, she's right. How many, and I'm kind of like that in a way of, always wanting to save something to leave for my daughter, something to give to my daughter, give to my granddaughter.
My kids said they're throwing everything away.
My daughter says, Mama, we don't want your junk.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
your junk now because we don't want it,
I'm the old craze, that's looks like it's the ugliest of sin, but it's been so loved, and I love stuff like that. I'll go to an auction, I'll say, you have anything ugly? And they kind of know exactly what I'm talking about,
Right.
Yes, Lynn, we got you. And creamers. I have creamers. I am so obsessed with creamers. And I put them in my living room. I've got them in my bedroom.
I collect
and
teacups.
Somebody one time said, why? They
But
said, why do you go on
I
that?
only
I
want
said,
one teacup
in
in
Victorian age, they did that.
I don't want like a set of china. I like different. I want my
Just
teacups and saucers to be different.
High five. Air five. Yes.
And
Like,
matter of
I-
fact,
Absolutely.
now I have this.
1 second. I picked this up. Guess why I picked it up? It's a set of
Suspenders.
suspenders. What would you do with suspenders?
I don't know that I would wear them
Lord, I
as
wear 'em, but-
suspenders, but I would use them for something.
First thing came to my mind, how about a purse?
Oh yeah, straps for a purse. Yeah.
Even a crossbody, because I could take this.
Very good. Yes, absolutely.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
I'm making Lisa D. She might get this one, I don't know. But I'm making Lisa D out of ties and scarves. I'm gonna make her a purse, and I might use that as the handles and that.
Yeah.
I'm looking for
It
hankies.
might, Lisa. It might. It depends if I can get it to work in there correctly. But yeah.
Well,
But that's
my daughter is a school teacher, right?
Yeah.
So she made friends with another school teacher,
Mhm.
but the school teacher she made friends with is closer to my age than her own age. She even has kids my daughter's age, you know. But anyway, the first time she comes to my house, she sees my little display rack with my teacups and my saucers, and she says to my daughter, I just love that. I knew I was going to love your mama, you know. And my daughter's like, I hate that teacup rack. You know? But it's like, I said, but you have to be of my age group to appreciate it, you know.
I
A
just
young
do
person
like,
doesn't care about that, you know.
I would like to show people that, you can make a house a home with little money.
Yeah.
Little money. And I mean, I live in, it's 980 square feet. And I make it work. I raised three kids in here. It was tight, but we pranked each other. I mean, we had a good time with our kids, and they never have complained. They never said that they had a bad life just because it was a small place.
No.
And I'm telling you, I'd wake up in the morning and they would be like 8 or 9 boys coming in from whenever they went hunting, and they're all in my living room. And then we've had my daughter's cheerleading team over, and I'm telling you, it's just like stepping over. But you know what? I knew where my kids were.
But it's the greatest time.
Had fun.
I grew up with a lot of people coming in and out of the houses and that. I mean, I came from 11 kids. I'm the 10th one. So you had all their friends coming in and out and that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that was my house.
Yeah.
Lots of people coming in and out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They even knew how to open my storeroom door to get to the freezer to get to the popsicles without asking.
Yeah. But you know, people think that you have to have, this and this and this. And I'm like, no, man, you can have. And that's why I do my videos on decorating and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny. My husband, I said, honey, I got an idea. He'll go, oh, Lord. What? Because I'm like, and see, I just had surgery and I was down. I've been down for a couple of weeks and I was like, I'm going nuts. I'm going nuts, Sam. And he's like, no, you're not going nuts. I said, no, I want to do something. And he's like, honey, just take it easy. No. And so my mind's going, oh, I can do that and that and that and that. I'm decorating in my mind.
Oh, yeah.
I just can't wait to get started again.
I finally got my table over here all cleaned off. Okay. I boxed up all the gifts and all that. I have it all organized now. Okay. So now I got my table off so I can start doing all mailing off things. Because, every time I have stuff, I put, I'll just set it right here. Then it's like, then I take it and put it somewhere and I'm like, I forget about it, So now I got this emptied again and I am going to work tonight. That's why I was going to just say, I'm not staying on here. I love you. And I wish I could play your game, WordStream, but with my dyslexia, I kept like, wait a minute, what word, letter? Oh, man, it switched.
Well, and it's very frustrating because you look at those letters and you think you see more letters than that are there. And then you start trying to spell these words and it's like, I'm like, it's only got one T, Echo. Stop trying to do something with 2 T's, Yeah. But you just think in your mind, well, I can make so many more words if that had another T in there, but it doesn't.
That or if it would stay long enough that you could go and actually see the letters, put them up in your mind and that. But,
yeah. Well, and what I love about that word game is I've met 2 people, one from Belgium and one from Sweden, that I probably would never, ever met.
Yeah.
But they played that word game on the guy's channel that told me about the word game.
Mm-hmm.
And so whenever I put up for the word game, they were like, they would come and see. Well, when the girl from Belgium came, I thought it was a troll because we had just had all that trouble with the trolls. Mm-hmm. And at first I was like, who is this coming in my channel?
Yeah. That's the thing. Like tonight, I don't know who that was. And it was like, I don't want to, say you're a troll or not.
Right.
You're not causing trouble, so I don't worry about it. As long as you're not causing trouble, I don't care what you say in the chat
Right.
or in that. I rather you get your feelings about the people you're around. You might be the troll then, but you get around some nice people, you'll start to understand, hey, I'd rather hang out with these nice people than all this bad stuff and that. So
Yeah.
You know what I did
Well,
one time on mine?
pardon me?
I had so many trolls that I started making everybody blue and said, okay, anybody who can get rid of them, I'm picking a point. And at the end of the year, I made trophies and had little trolls on this little trophies and made trophies. It was so much fun.
Yeah.
And I just was sitting there just watching them just going up. Yep. But
Well,
you can do
this
something
lady,
else.
bless her heart, she was not a troll. She was a very nice lady. And I'm so glad that I did talk to her. And now Roxanne and I are planning a trip to Paris in 2 years because I love Paris. I've always wanted to go, but I've not been
I would too.
to go,
I'm so
So I
happy
said,
for you.
I got to get off my butt and I got to start making plans because I got to do it. It's not,
Yeah.
I wanted to do it 8 years ago. And did I do it? I wasted 8 years not doing it. So anyway, just so happened when I asked her, well, when she told me she was from Belgium, I said, well, what language do they speak? And I forgot that I wasn't muted. And I'm saying to myself, please say French, please say French, please say French. And then I realized, I go, oh, I'm not muted, am I? And it's like, nope. And she's like, what did I do? She said, we speak. I forget what she told me they speak, but she said, but we do speak French as well, so I can help you with your French. And she was playing the word game because she didn't feel like she was that good
That's
in
so great.
English, right? So I said, well, I'll help you learn English. You help me with the French. Well, then come to find out, she works as a fashion designer type person.
Ooh.
So we had some good conversations about that. But then when I said about going to Paris, she was like, oh, let me give you some good places to go visit. Well, I thought she was just going to tell me, sightseeing places. She has written me 2 of the longest emails telling me where not to go.
Yeah.
Where it's not safe to stay. Where
That's great.
Don't want to go.
Awesome.
And so now I'm like, God just kind of put her right there because he knew that Paris thing was in my
Absolutely.
And then now the guy I'm pretty sure it's a guy. When I look at their page, it has pictures of a guy, but Dagmar has a husband too. So I don't know if her picture originally was of her or her husband, but anyway. So this guy, at first he was coming and playing the word game and he would talk to Dagmar, but he really didn't answer my questions. If I asked anything, it was like nothing. But Dagmar could ask him something and he would answer.
Yeah.
And so she's kind of become like the little buffer. Like she'll talk to these people, check them out for me and stuff. But anyhow, so now he's been watching some of my videos, or she, whomever, and making comments on my posts and stuff. And I'm like, that is so cool. But they're from Sweden. So I'll get to learn a lot about that too.
Yeah.
So
well, I'm going to go.
Cool.
Okay.
I can teach
Love
you
and
that.
respect. I'll see you in set tomorrow if you can come. If not, that's
Bye.
bye.
Oh,
And
yeah, I'll definitely try to come tomorrow, and then we'll get together afterwards about the Canva thing.
yeah, because I really need. I'm one of those you have to show. You don't tell me because it just doesn't stick up there. But if you show me, I'm like this. I'll remember it. And
Yeah.
So
Well, I'll just come up after the bingo's over, and you can pull it up, and I'll just tell you, show you. Okay.
Love you all. Have a blessed night. Bye bye.
You too. Bye bye.
Bye, you too. No, I can
Okay,
teach
I'll
you,
wait.
Billy.
Well, I don't know. I just always wanted to go there. And my whole apartment is decorated in Paris.
And you know what? Then that's exactly where you need to go. That's exactly where you need to go.
And
Just
first,
enjoy.
when I first started singing, I'm going to go. And then I met Roxanne, and we decided we were going to take a trip to Florida this summer. And then I was like, what I really want to do. And she's like, I really want to take a cruise sometime. And I'm like, yeah, I'd like to go on a cruise. And I said, but what I'd really like to do? I'd really like to go to Paris. And she was like, oh, well, we could go to Paris, I guess, if you want to go to Paris. And I was like, yes, I do.
That's so great.
When I was going to go on this trip to Florida, my daughter, who is 25, acts like she's the mama and I'm the reckless teenager. And so I said, yeah, I met this YouTuber named Roxanne, and we've met another YouTuber, and she lives in St. Augustine. And so Roxanne and I are going to go to
St. Augustine, beautiful,
and meet her, and all this. And my daughter turns to her husband and she's like, my mama's fixing to get killed. My mama's going to go. People she doesn't know. And I'm like, wait a minute. I've met Roxanne. Roxanne has come to my town and I have met her. And she's like, well, that doesn't mean anything. She could still be a murderer, or whatever. And she's like, and you don't even know the person you're going to meet. And I'm like, that's why I'm taking Roxanne with me. There'd be two of us to have to kill, But anyway, now that I've been talking about doing the Paris thing, I can't even remember what it was, but something the other day, and my daughter said, well, for when you go to Paris. So it's like, it's like in her mind, like my mom was going to go to Paris. So, but yeah.
If anybody, tell everybody how I can't see nothing. I can't see no chat. So hi, everybody that's in here.
I think she was talking to Big Fun Daily.
Big Time Fun Daily came in.
Yeah. And I've lived in Georgia for 35 plus years, and I've never been to St. Augustine. I've been to Jacksonville. I've been to Daytona. Really? I've been to Orlando. I've never been to St. Augustine.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
So I'm like, yes, I will go. That will be wonderful. I would love to go. And then we contacted the YouTuber we met there, or that we've been following, that lives there. And she was like, I'd love to have y'all come. So we were like, okay, so we planned to go the week of Roxanne's birthday. Well, then we were trying to figure out when we were going to go and everything. So we'd be there for Roxanne's birthday, and what day the other YouTuber could meet up and all that. And then Roxanne, her daughter lives not that far, about an hour and a half from there. So she got a hold of her daughter and asked if her daughter and her grandson would come, and meet us on her birthday. And so they're going to do that. So that's going to be really nice. And we're losing Miss Selena. I don't know. Well, I think she's froze. Are you froze? It's like black on my side and swirling. So we might
she's froze.
Yeah. But anyway, so that's going to be really nice. Roxanne's going to get to spend her birthday with her daughter and grandson and be in Florida on vacation. So that's going to be a great birthday.
Yep.
Carver says, I think the Eiffel Tower is old world technology. It used to collect energy from the atmosphere. And I do know something about the Eiffel Tower. It was built because they were going to have the World's Fair there.
I'm coming to my daughter's probably in September, end of September, and I hope to go to Orlando then.
In 1887 and 1889, they built it for the World's Fair that was going to be in 1889. And it's actually named after the engineer who designed it and built the tower. Gustav Eiffel was his name. So yeah, I've already learned a little bit about that. So that's going to be fun. Orlando is close to where Big Fun Daily lives. Okay. Well, if you can come to St. Augustine, we can do a meetup. contact us, and we'll see if you can make it that
Yeah,
Stats.
friend-
And,
the Stats may meet up with us too that week, one day
Yeah.
that week.
that'll be
So,
nice too.
Yep, another YouTuber couple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would love to have a big meetup in Georgia, like anybody from Florida, Alabama. What's on the other side of Georgia? Tennessee
Georgia, Alabama, Tennessee, North Carolina,
and South Carolina.
South Carolina.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you want to come further away from that, come right
You
ahead.
could. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's how many states? That's Georgia, Florida, Alabama, Tennessee, North Carolina, and South Carolina. That's 6 states, all about the same distance for people to drive,
Yeah. When I went swimming today, I said it would be neat if we could have a meetup at a lake or a pool or something.
Yeah. That would be great. Don't they have like springs, like natural springs, like is it called Blue Springs, or seems like there's something in Georgia that's a natural spring that has like a state park.
Are you talking about Waycross? What's it called? There's Blue Springs State Park, but I don't know where that's at.
It's in Florida. Let's see where in Florida. That it's almost to Orlando, 3 hours and 32 minutes. That's not what I'm thinking of then. Not Blue Springs. There's got to be. Let me just ask it. Natural Spring.
What's the name in What's the place in Waycross? You can go and ride the glass bottom boat. I can't think of the name of it. There's that one. Then there's Itnatachi Springs in Georgia.
Okay. Selena said, LOL, I got kicked off. Thank you for having me. Hugs, everyone. I have to make a phone call. Love y'all. Oh.
But there's a place in it's right outside of Jackson called Indian Springs State Park, and I used to go there as a child all the time, and they have the lithium water. My grandmother would go get it, and it was awful tasting. But she said you got to let it set a couple of weeks so you could really drink it. And I said, and so she gave me some that she'd let set a while. I said, you can still keep your lithium water. I don't like it. I'll take you down there to get it, but I'm not going to drink it.
There's Radium Springs in Albany, Georgia. One of the 7 natural wonders of Georgia. Has an underground cave.
Silver Springs, yes.
There's a hot springs in Warm Springs, Georgia.
Yeah. At the little White House, they had everybody knows, if you know the president that lived there, they had the warm springs that you could get into. but they closed that years ago. And they used to open it every Memorial Day weekend, and you were allowed to go in for like 30 minutes. But I don't know if they even do that anymore.
I don't know. Silver Springs. Well, anyway, it would be fun to do a meetup somewhere in Georgia.
We could go to Stone Mountain and have a meetup.
Yeah, I've never been to Stone Mountain.
Oh gosh, that was one of mine and my husband's one of our first, not our first date, but one of our dates we went on when we were dating.
Uh-huh.
I think we were already engaged, and we went out there and we found this baby blanket, and so we went up to the
Okay, Lisa.
security person and asked them,
Mm-hmm.
and we walked back by and it was still laying there. Security said, "Just leave it here; they'll come back and get it." When we came back by, it was still laying there 4 or 5 hours later. So James said, "Take it home. We'll take it to the." He had a puppy for it. Her name was Muffin. She was a dachshund. We took it home, and that dog thought that was the best thing in the world. He died at the age of 6, but which
Oh.
they were going off. Go get your blanket. She'd run and go get her blanket, and like, all right, I'm ready to go.
Funny.
Yeah, I guess he would be my 6th cousin. He carved the Stone Mountain. He was one of the carvers, or the carver.
Hmm.
So I wish I could get in free, but I can't.
Oh, goodness. Oh. Well, I got the baby in the morning. I'm going to play the puzzle game at 8:30. I have no idea what time the baby will be coming. Wacala Springs, Florida is awesome. Take the riverboat ride, see alligators. It's just beautiful, natural springs. The original Tarzan was filmed there. Oh, wow. I know. Stop yawning. KK was yawning in bingo. I was like, stop. Don't make me be tired.
Oh yeah, and I think it's pronounced a little bit different. But anyway, I was watching What the Hell a couple of months ago, and they were down that river and they were looking for the monkeys because they're all over that area from the Tarzan movie.
Oh,
After
okay.
they did that movie, they did not go and get those monkeys. They didn't. They just let them stay, and now that area has lots of monkeys.
All
Yeah,
right, Miss Norma, you have a good night. I know you got a busy next few days, so stay safe, and we'll talk to you soon.
yeah. But it would be nice to have a meetup. I mean, they have them all the time. Savannah, Georgia is where Yaya went for a meetup for one of the groups she's in.
Yeah, for the soil, the growing, gardening. I don't know why I
Yeah.
said
But the thing is,
soil.
if we had a meetup, like when I went to What the Hells, there was no set place you could stay. I mean, some stayed at the Days Inn, some stayed at the Quality Inn. Days Inn was better because they had a hot tub. So if I were going to do a meetup, I would try to get everybody to stay at one central location, and you'd have that whole hotel and the pool and everything, and just have a blast, fun weekend blast.
Yeah.
Good night, quiet listener.
Good night. Good night, PJ Wish. My internet is bad. Okay, great. That'll be great. And PJ sent me something she made for me. So when I get it, I'm gonna do a unboxing. But I don't know how long it'll take, and I may not get it till I get back from my trip. So
Yeah. But we're gonna have fun around my birthday.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have a good time.
Anybody want to send a gift? I have my PayPal flashing on the screen. I do have a wish list started on Amazon, but I haven't finished it.
Oh, I was gonna say flashing on the screen. What are you talking about? You're talking about your Nightbot.
My Nightbot, yeah.
I was gonna say only thing flashing on the screen right now is my little thing at the bottom, my banner. Yeah, when we go, we're gonna take a what's it called, Roxanne? Oh, uh, sunset cruise.
Yeah, we're
Around
gonna
by
try to take a sunset cruise.
the lighthouse or whatever. We're gonna go to the old fort. We're gonna go hopefully to the wax museum.
Oh,
Um,
that what week?
we
Anyway, my daughter lives near Daytona. 30
absolutely
minutes from Daytona. Is that close to Daytona? Edgewater, New Smyrna, that area?
and close to Roxanne's family. Okay. Wiki
I have no idea. A lot of people put it up there. But I only have a couple of things on there. I need to add some more things that I eventually want to get for myself. So a lot of people do like you're not supposed. I don't know if you're supposed to or not supposed to, but I said a lot of people like on Willis. They put their Cash App or PayPal up, so it goes around. It avoids the extra fees from YouTube. I've seen a lot. I see a lot of them who do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I don't know if it's legit or not, but I have one on there for my granddaughter's birthday.
I need to
And
go to my Nightbot and fix
I
it
have
so it's not working.
on my Nightbot too. I have for the donations for help with the bingo postage and stuff. So
Yeah, we've been to the place where there's a lot of manatees. I can't think of the name now. We've been to the D-Land, the one in D-Land.
Carver, what are you doing digging a hole? He said he's been up since 3 o'clock in the morning. He's been digging a hole. No telling what he's digging a hole for.
We've been to the one in D-Land, but I don't think we've been to this one. And when my daughter first moved down there before my grandson was born, we went down to the Cape Canaveral area, and there's a nude beach down there.
Nude? I thought you said a new beach.
Yeah, there's a nude beach down there. I can't think of the name of it, but there's one down there. We rode past it. We didn't get out. We went down the road it was on and looked over, but we didn't.
There we go. I'll write this down.
I guess it's okay. I mean, like on Willis's, he doesn't have Nightbot, but he has all his mods doing all his links and everything. Play Linda? What? What is Play Linda?
It says if you put the Nightbot on here, then hopefully it's okay today to donate. Play Linda. We don't know what
What
that
is
means.
Play Linda? I don't know that.
Y2 J C 6 N.
No, that's not the name of the beach. It's by.
Oh, the nudist beach.
That's not the name. I don't think he told us. So one from the song. Down near the Cape. I don't remember that being the name. But when I get myself located in my new house, I want to get passes to Disney or Universal or both. I don't know if there's a way to get a pass that will let you into Universal and Disney. You're making a root salad.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
How's the chickens doing, Carver? I heard you said you're making eggs. You must be getting eggs from your chickens.
I would love to have chickens, but not really. Because eggs are not cheap still.
Yeah, but they're a whole lot cheaper than they were.
Oh yeah.
They were outrageous. All right, I'm protected now. I wrote down my numbers. On my phone and my iPad. So anything happens, I will know my information.
Oh, okay.
Oh gosh. I didn't get up all that early, but I slept.
No, we were over towards the Cape Canaveral, going the other direction. I think wherever Cape Canaveral is.
Well, see there, you didn't get kicked off and it didn't make my internet freeze.
Yeah, we figured that out last week.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Now that's what we know. I just have to do my presentation first and then you can come up and stream.
Right.
Otherwise, and I'm surprised that I had 4 people up there and it didn't freeze it. So it's definitely maybe my StreamYard. I
Do
just
you
got
have both passes to
quail,
Big Time,
quail chicks.
or do you just have Disney?
There is not a pass you can buy that has both Disney and Universal. You have to buy both separate. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Titusville is close to the Cape, but I can't remember the name of that. It might have been Linda. The song Ipa, how do you say it? What's the name of that song? I don't know, but anyway, I figured if you got the Disney, you can go into Universal, Disney, Animal Kingdom and all their water parks with it, right?
Yeah, I put some of my stuff on the YouTube podcast thing. And I put some on Norma's channel too. I hope, I hope they get us some hours. I hope people watch them.
How many times do you have to go to have your Disney Pass paid for? Make it worthwhile.
Well, you would need to find out that you can pay monthly for the pass, but you have to buy it on a separate site. Oh, well,
Yeah.
I have to ask.
I wonder if you can use your Disney passes in can you use them like at Disney in California or Disney in Japan or Paris? Or are they separate? That's what I was wondering. If I got it and I ended up, when we go to Paris and I had a pass then, if I had a pass, could I use it in Paris? There's a Disney Paris we're gonna think about.
Okay, this says for the Florida residents, it's called the Disney Pixie Dust Pass. It's $3.99 plus tax.
They're separate. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. They're not.
and you save 20% off select dining and merchandise. Then they
Yeah.
have a Disney Pirate Pass, which is $749.
Which pass do you have, Big Time? Because that may be a birthday present for my daughter in October, and I want to get the right pass.
All right, the benefits of being a pass holder.
Okay.
As you get standard parking free with a pass. Annual pass add-ons. Water park and sports option. Unlock exhilarating experiences beyond the theme parks for just $99 plus tax for the year.
He has the pirate pass. And I was reading somewhere if you wanted to go to Disney on those passes, you have to schedule.
Yeah, they have certain blackout dates that you can't use them.
So do you have to schedule? Go in and register like I'm coming, say tomorrow. You know, we don't need to go to the park when it's peak season. Too many people.
Yeah.
Well, isn't now peak season? I would like to go during Mickey's Halloween thing. That's my daughter's birthday's on Halloween. I thought that'd be neat to go to.
And they have a Disney Incredible Pass that's all for uh,
Yeah, I also heard that sometime in the next few months they're going to be having their when you get your annual pass, you can add like a food pass on there, and when you use the money up, it's gone. Yeah, they're going to add a food pass. I know you can get say 20%, but I've heard they're going to add a food pass. Unless you're going to Mickey's Halloween thing, it starts like second or third September and goes all the way through October. And they say that fills up fast.
I don't know. It doesn't say how much is a 1-day pass.
The 1-day pass, I think it's $99.
Well, heck, for the $1,400 annual pass, you'd have to go 14 times to even break even.
Well, he's got the pirate pass.
No, well, that's $750 or almost $800. But what I'm saying is, oh, how much is the lifetime pass? $40,000 per person to get a lifetime Disney pass.
I don't think so. The pirate pass is the one I think I was looking at too. It gives you everything you need. It's over $100. Oh, it's over $100. He said a 1-day pass is. I thought I read somewhere it was 99. How much is a 1-day pass to Disney in Florida?
$109 to $108.
It depends on which one you want. $109 to $189. I'm sure the $189 ones come. Yeah. But with the $189 one, it probably comes with the pass thing where you can get on the rides faster. Yeah, but they're putting the food pass back in. I got a friend. I watch. Don't know if you've heard of this guy. His name is Chad Allen. His mom, I think she passed away or she got cancer. But anyway, she's from she lived in Georgia, not far. But anyway, Chad Allen goes. He was getting the Disney passes until COVID hit, and they gave him when they went back, they gave everybody that had a pass the pass again, and it would start over because they couldn't go for COVID that whole time. So but he had the food pass, and you got so much with that food pass, and when your money was gone, it was gone. And I thought, and that wouldn't be bad, because just to get a drink is expensive. I would like to go eat at the Rainforest Cafe outside of Disney at Disney Springs. I said that is
Okay, this says the new one-day Disney World Park ticket prices. If you just want to go to Magic Kingdom, it's 124 to 189. Epcot is 114 to 179. Hollywood Studios 124 to 179, and Animal Kingdom is 109 to 159. And all of those are plus tax as well. So you might as well say $200 a person per ticket.
Yeah. Lightning pass. But if I got one, I would get the one. Yeah, they're coming back in 24. But I wouldn't need a lightning pass, to get on it faster. I'd just go on the days that I knew there wouldn't be that many people there. And I don't ride the big, scary rides anyway. I like more the something like I see you ride, the virtual ones, or you're just riding through the things. Now they've got a Rainforest Cafe in Disney Springs where you go shopping. Unless they moved it. My brother's ex-wife's brother-in-law works for Disney, and I think he works in the Polynesian place. He's a chef.
Now, if you want to get the one-day park hopper pass where you can go Disney in the morning and then in the afternoon go to one of the other parks, that's anywhere from $194.90 to $268.38 for adults. But that's still only one day.
Yeah. But your best bet would be to get Yeah, Disney Springs is free. It's just a big old shopping area. And you can get into Disney from Disney Springs. But it's right outside the park. You may have to pay the park, I'm not sure. Yeah, Disney Springs, I think it's free parking, if I remember Chad Allen. Him and his mom would go there. But I think her name was YouTube was Lita's Little Bit of Kitchen or something. But he hasn't announced that she died, but I haven't seen her. About a year ago she posted a video saying she still had cancer, and that's the last I seen. She had brain cancer. And they went to Disney all the time. About every 3 months they were in Disney. They had a pass. Yeah. If I get it, I'm gonna get the one that gives me free parking, and I can go to Disney, stay half a day or all day. Now I want to see the fireworks and the parade, so I said if I do anything like that, yeah, Disney Springs is free to park.
Well, if you're going to buy your daughter, grandson, you, and your son-in-law, all 4 of y'all season passes, you're going to be, huh?
I might, yeah.
Well, you might as well just figure on spending what? If it's $1,500 times 4, $6,000.
No, I'm going to do the $700 package. You get everything you need on that one.
Well, even that, it'd be 800 by the time you do the tax. 8 times 4 is $3,200.
700 and something dollars it was.
Right, but with tax, it'll be 800.
Right.
So 8 times 4 will be $3,200.
If they could
Right,
afford it, I
Harper.
would tell them to buy theirs. But no.
Do
If
what
they're not
now?
going to want to go, I'm not going to buy their pass. But I'm going to get me one, and I'm going to offer them one.
Are
Good
the
night,
kids passes cheaper?
Carver. Huh?
Are the kids passes cheaper than the adults?
I don't know. I think they're all the same. I haven't been to Disney since I was 18 years old.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, I can pay monthly. And it doesn't cost you any more to pay monthly than it does the whole thing. But I may do what you call a Christmas fund at one of our banks. They have where you can put so much in every month, and then you take they give it to you in November, right before Christmas. And if it's a good year, you make a little bit extra money. You get interest. But good Lord willing, I'll be close to my family. Well, I still have family up here in Georgia, but my brothers don't ever give a turkey worky. My mom's still alive, but it's just a long story. If my mom has to move with me to Florida, I'll move her with me to Florida. And that way she'll be able to see her great grandson that she's only seen probably 3 times in his 6 years. She sees
Well,
him on
and
the internet.
close to your daughter too.
Yeah, she hasn't seen my grandson but probably 3 times in 6 years.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know.
You might have to consider that, Roxanne.
Yeah. My brother wants to move.
Where does he want to move to?
In the mountains of Georgia.
Oh, well, then that's the opposite direction.
Yeah. Well, his boss, who is our friend who he went to school with, she said, you need to move to Florida. Your daughter's down, your son, daughter, whatever you want to call her, him, her. Anyway, lives there, but they don't get along. My brother adopted this little girl. Now she's trans, and she doesn't get along probably for a while there. But now she's getting mellowed out, and I think Tim and her would get along pretty good if they moved back if he was closer to her. But they don't get along that well.
And what part of Florida does he live in?
Kissimmee, Orlando area.
Okay.
Hour and a half. And yeah, she don't talk to me either, but she's not unfriendly with me. We just don't talk a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, are you ready to shut it down?
Yeah, I'm getting pretty sleepy.
Yeah. So
Thank everybody. Thank y'all for coming in and listening to me. And I will be on at 8:30 in the morning for the puzzle game. Anybody interested in that? We will see you then. Thank you now.